Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? I am so excited for another day of Indiemas. We are going to be playing with the new Oden's Eye Christmas palettes. I just thought this was the perfect way to start Indiemas and just play with some very holiday themed eyeshadows. We're going to be doing a full swatch party. We've got the Rosy Jingle palette, which I would say is nowhere near a traditional Christmas color story. It's very pastel, very whimsical, but it's super cute. I'm into it. And then Silvery Bliss, I would say, you know, it's what I think of when I think of Christmas. Maybe a little less green. We've kind of got like a greeny gray here, but some really pretty reds and mostly some neutrals happening here. Super cute. So if you are new here, if you're like, what the heck is Indiemas? I am posting indie content every single day up until Christmas. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're not missing out on anything, because if you love indie makeup, you will love this community. Let's jump on in. I think let's start with Rosy Jingle. This shade right here, this like speckled shade, looks so beautiful. Overall, it's a pretty light palette. We do have a little bit of depth with this matte right here. So we've got Gentle Memories, which just looks like a very soft kind of peachy beige matte. New Year Wishes, which is a soft yellow, and it has a pink reflect to it. That's so pretty. I'm such a sucker for a fun yellow. Rosy Jingle, which this is a very hot Barbie pink matte. And then Celebration Heart. I'm curious to see how this swatches out, because you've got a lot of different colors there. I would say that actually looks like a multi-chrome. We've got some purple, some green, some gold, really shiny. And I love Oden's eye formula. I feel like 99.9% of the time I'm always enjoying it. Ooh, that's so pretty. And then here's what that looks like with a mirror, just so you can see the reflection a little bit better. Next we have Sparkling, which looks like a really pretty icy blue purple shade. Pink Dream. That is me in a shadow, just a super cute matte baby pink. I would 100% also use that eyeshadow shade as a blush. Ooh, even Gentle Memories, both of those would be really cute as a blush. We've got Champagne, which is a orange shimmer with a pink reflect. And then Joyful, which is kind of an interesting yellow. It's like a muted version. Like it just looks like it's like a dirty baby yellow. Like there's just something a little bit different about it. Okay, super reflective. We've got Sweet Moments, which looks kind of like a mid-tone matte pink. It's pretty vibrant. Radiant, which is a very bright gold with a little bit of a green reflect. Warmth. Oh my gosh, I love the irony that this is called Warmth, but I would say it's a cool neutral brown. That's not the shade that I would think of when it comes to Warmth, but I really like that tone. I feel like that with any of the shimmers will be just a really easy two shadow look. Just pop it on and keep it moving. And then we've got Pure Silver, which is also not a pure silver. I love all the names in here that are not what you would think, like Champagne, also not a champagne shade, but Pure Silver looks to be kind of just like a rosy silver. It's definitely got some strong pink undertones. Ooh, that's so pretty. Next, another shade that's really been standing out to me, we have, oh gosh, what does that say? Dreaming? Dreamy. The font on this is just really going into the background. It's not the easiest to read, but Dreamy just looks like a stunning, just metallic purple. And it has like a golden reflect that is so cute. We've got Blue Cream, which looks like the matching matte to go with that. It's just a really pretty kind of gray purple matte. I mean, those two together, perfection. We've got Golden Bell, which is, oh my gosh. I don't know that I love this in this color story, but I love the shade by itself. It is such a intense goldeny bronze tone, like just the perfect holiday shade. Wow. Okay. Like I said, I mean, everything else is so pastel and just like cutesy. This to me is giving like full on holiday vibes. I think I'll actually really enjoy this with the other color story, like mixing them together. But it's pretty, it's really pretty. And then we've got Toffee, which is, oh, okay. It feels like the Natasha Denona Cream to Matte Shadows. I don't know if you can see like a slight sheen to it. It just has a different texture. It does not feel like a typical powder, and it's also much lighter swatched on my finger versus, you know, what it looks like in the pan. So this palette really isn't giving a whole bunch of depth. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Okay, so there is the entire Rosy Jingle palette. I think it looks stunning. I'm definitely inspired just swatching these out. They're so pretty. We've got a mixture, you know, we've got a multi-chrome, we've got a few different duochromes. So definitely some different formulas here. Are you into this color story, or are you kind of just like, no, it's too springy for me? Really curious to hear. Okay, now for Silvery Bliss. I'm just so excited about this one. I love that we've got some cool tones, some different versions of red, and the shimmers also look really beautiful. I think it's kind of funny that it is called Silvery Bliss because we've got some different silver-esque shades, but I wouldn't say there's a true silver in here. Maybe I'll change my mind when I swatch it out, but just from the pan, I'm like, I definitely see some golds. Could have been Golden Bliss. We've got Wishful Dream here, which is another shade I think would make a beautiful blush. It's a soft kind of salmony pink. We've got Silver Stream, which is a iridescent multi-chrome. It's a white with a pink and gold flip. Cocoa Milk, which looks like a really beautiful warm matte brown. And then Golden Cup, which looks like a, oh, okay. So it looks in the pan like a kind of antique gold, but it actually has a really strong pink reflect. I feel like that is more unique. Super, super cute. Ooh, that's pretty. Definitely want to show you that one with the mirror. Hopefully you can see shift a little bit better. We've got Vision, which looks like a really nice, ooh, that is so creamy. I'm actually really impressed by that because it looks like it's going to be one of those like drier, super sparkly shadows, but it felt so soft to the touch, and it's this really beautiful black, purple, green shifty shade with some golden sparkles to it. Really like that. I mean, just the touching it, I was kind of surprised. And then we've got Vintage Memories, which looks like a beautiful, just rich red. Like, to me, like the perfect kind of red to wear on your lips. And then we've got Pink Fantasy, which is another one of the like speckled shadows. This one I would say is a white with a little bit of green and pink reflect to it. Definitely more subtle than the one in the Rosy Jingle palette. And then we've got Chocolate Cake, which looks more like red velvet cake to me. You can see it's a little bit more of a purple berry tone than this True Red. Ooh, it's so sparkly. And I would say the red shadows, like, do they feel a little bit drier? Maybe, but they're pretty smooth for being such vibrant reds. I also feel like I can appreciate the difference of these two, but depending on who you are, they might be similar on the eyes for you. Okay, next we have Softness, which is a really soft, kind of purpley gray matte. Silvery Bliss, which to me, that looks like kind of a champagne-y bronze color. It has like a slight pink reflect to it, but I personally would not describe that as a silver. We've got Pure Red, which to me, this has a little bit more of an orange undertone. It's giving Fire Engine Red. We've got Golden Glam. It's like a super intense, rich, warm gold with a little bit of a brown base to it. Very, very pretty, very classic holiday glam. But I actually think I like the gold in Rosy Jingle even more. Yeah, who named that Silvery Bliss? I just wanna talk, okay? As a silver entrepreneur, I have some thoughts. Lastly, we have Holiday Wishes, which is a super sparkly metallic red. It does have a bit of an orange undertone, but I am very into that. And again, it's just a very creamy, sparkly formula. We've got Reminisce, which this is a deep gray, but to me, I feel like it has a little bit of a green undertone, but I'm almost gaslighting myself. Like, is it green? Am I just seeing green? But I feel like it is. I feel like it is a little bit. We've got Longing. Oh, okay, that's super pretty. Just a really metallic, kind of purpley pewter shade. And then lastly, we've got New Year's End, which is a matte black. Definitely very pigmented. Hopefully you guys can see how sparkly that is. Okay, so there is the entire silvery Bliss palette. I think it's stunning. I'm really into this. Like, I think it's such a pretty holiday palette. I feel like they knocked this one out of the park. There's what it looks like zoomed out a little bit so you can see the whole color story together, even though it's going all the way down my arm. But I hope that this was helpful for you. I'm super curious to hear which of these palettes you prefer, if you picked up either. Like I said, these are already available now, and if you are interested in purchasing anything from the Oden's Eye website, you can always use my affiliate code AMYLOVES to save a little bit of money off. And just to be transparent, I mention this all the time, but I know that I've got, you know, new people watching. If you hear someone say that something is an affiliate code or an affiliate link, that means that they make a commission from it. I make a commission if you use my code. I'm always super appreciative of the support, and of course it helps you guys save, you know, 10%, 15% off, sometimes less, sometimes more, just depending on the brand, but it's like a win-win. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll be back tomorrow for another day of Indiemas. Bye!